This is a page that you did yesterday on your own. So go to page 192. I'm not going to go through every single problem, but I just want to make sure you guys did it correctly. 192. I'm not going to go through your sentences at the top of the page, but you should have. I'm just going to summarize what I was looking for. Those were all when you're using to, so, and very. Those are all adverbs, so they should have been describing the next word, like it's very cold outside. You could add something like that.
Can
I'm very tired on a Friday. Um,
I say something about to?
yeah,
It's not like you're going to the store. Some people put to,
yeah,
like
no.
not that
This
way.
kind of to is not like that kind of to. It's not the most common to. That's the kind of to when you're saying I'm going to the store. Could you give them an example of what kind of two they should have? Did anybody do it correctly? Can you give
Probably.
them an
I
example,
don't.
Miss Palmer, of someone that did it right?
I don't remember. But like if they said, "I eat too much ice cream,"
Yeah.
be the correct too.
So that would be like too much. It's describing too much. So that would be correct. And then I think two is probably the hardest one because there's three kinds of twos. There's two, TO, like I'm going to the store. There's TWO, and that's the number two. And then there's TOO, and that's the adverb to. Like I ate too much pizza last night for dinner. And that is describing how, like the word much. Too much pizza, too much. That's when we were talking about supersizing the next word. So that would be what Miss Palmer's saying. Make sure you're using the adverbs correctly. If this was on a test this year or even next year, you will definitely have to know these adverbs going into 5th grade. Mr. Rob does a brief review, or Mr. Winston does a brief review of the parts of speech, but then they expect you to like remember them. They're not going to start from this, from the beginning and teach you all the stuff that I've taught you already. So you have to know these things. So it's really important that you're still paying attention at this point in the school year, because they're going to say to you, what's a noun? What's a verb? What's an adjective? What's an adverb? They're not going to just say, oh, let's start teaching about it like how I did. And if you're like, what's a noun? I don't know. I never heard of a noun. They're gonna be like, they're gonna hunt me down, because you should know those parts of speech by now, right? Some of you look like you're looking off in outer space, like, I don't know what a noun is. Okay, you better know what a noun is, or I can come into your house. Okay, Autumn does. Okay, good. Phew, Miss Palmer, at least one person knows. I hope I could find two. Do you see two people that know what a noun is? Okay, Jessica does, and Scarlett. Oh, well, that does me no good. We're working on adverbs, everybody. Do you know what an adverb is? I hope so. My goodness. You better know what an adverb is, Chloe. Oh, Quinn does. Okay, Quinn. Good job, Quinn. All right. On the next part, and then they're saying that if you write a sentence with ly, that is an adverb, but make sure, like in our sentence we had, like when the mailman was friendly, that wasn't not an adverb because it was describing the mailman. But if it's describing a verb, like I do my work quickly, that would be fine because you're describing your work. I'm doing my work quickly. I'm doing something. I'm working quickly. So that's fine. That's an adverb. I'm doing something. I'm doing it quickly. Ly. So everybody make sure you're doing those kinds of things correct. Think D, let's just review it quick. This is circling the adverbs. I see in this section, you should have had a lot of our words that are always adverbs. They were up in right C. To, so, very. So the very first sentence, the adverb was what word? Jocelyn?
Very.
Very. It was very what? Jocelyn? Cold. Very good. Very, and then you should have had a line two, cold. Very cold. Okay. Now the next one, it wasn't right next to it, but what was my adverb? I'm trying. I'm going to pick somebody. Chloe. I tried. Here we go. Chloe, what's my adverb in number 2?
Now.
Now. What do we do now?
Feed.
Feed. Very good. So you should circle now. And what are you doing now? You feed. So you circle now and your arrow points back to feed. Okay. All right. I know this is in alphabetical order, but I can't find you. This is so sad. Okay, number 3, our adverb is what? Autumn?
Well.
Well. And what did she do well?
Clean.
Very good. She cleaned well. Excellent. She cleaned well. So you circle well, and it points back to clean because that's what she did. Oh, this is the new one we just added, number 4. Clay? I'm trying to unmute you. Clay, what is our adverb for number 4?
Not.
Not. And what words are described by not?
Done.
Okay, done. And there should be another word.
Has.
Has. Good. So it's kind of like a waterfall.
Have.
Not. And you should have 2 arrows like that. It's like a
Fine.
waterfall coming out. So you should have not and 2 words. Oh boy, a lot of screaming. Number 5. Colin. Trying to unmute you, Colin. Coming for you. All right, Colin, what is my adverb?
Two.
To what?
Big.
Big. Very good. Number 6. What is my adverb? Caleb?
Is it often?
Yes. Often what?
Often walk.
Very good. Often walk. Very good. Yes, Lily, I'm coming to you. You have a question? Yes. Oh, you just know. Oh, okay. Go ahead and do the next one. Number 7.
Quickly.
Quickly what?
Grab.
Grabbed. Very good. Quickly grabbed. All right. So we did all those. Did everyone understand those parts at the top? Good. I'm seeing some thumbs up. Gabby, you hear me now? Yes. Okay. All right. Everyone understood that at the top? Good. Ms. Palmer, do you see anybody that looks like they don't get that part? They're all good?
Hell,
I think so. It looks like everybody understood that part. All right, the bottom part, this was the part that you had to circle. You had to underline adverb or underline verbs 2 times, underline subject once, circle adverbs, and put a box around adjectives. So I'm going to pick somebody that I think could do the whole entire sentence for number 1. So I'm going to go with Jessica. Number 1. Tell me everything you did, okay?
Jesus, you underline once. First, you box.
Well, do you think that's an adverb or an adjective? Because it's describing called. So it's describing a verb. So what should we do with it?
Circle it.
Circle it. Good. And then what do
And
we do
then
with called?
You underline it twice.
Good.
And
And
then
there's one adjective that should be boxed.
The.
The, very good. The is a small word, so it should be box. All right, Jasmine, since I have your box, where is she? Get over here and do your work. Oh boy. All right, ready for the biggest sigh ever? Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, number 2, what'd you do?
Underline they.
Good.
Circle immediately.
Very good.
Underline twice followed.
Good.
Box the.
Very good. Go Hard Johnny Twins. Woohoo! They get a raise the roof from the rest of us. Ooh, ooh, we're so proud of you. We knew you could do it. All right, let's see if anyone else is as smart as you. Okay, let's see. Ian, you're doing, Ian loves hot dogs, so I'm gonna go find him and see how he loves hot dogs and doing his work. Ian, are you on?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Ian, do number 3.
Okay. You underline reconstruction 2 times. Underline
No, that's not the subject. What's the subject of this sentence?
dynamite.
What? Listen to the sentence. After the resurrection of Jesus, Peter became a dynamic preacher.
Dynamic.
No.
Became.
Everybody yell the answer out of your box. Go ahead, just start yelling the answer in your box. Who's the subject? Maybe I'll hear you. Come on, start yelling it. He needs your help. Do you hear them? They're yelling it. You don't hear them? Okay, let's see. Nobody hears you. Come on, guys. You're not yelling very loud. Okay, Gianna, do you know who's the subject in number 3?
Peter
Peter. Very good. What's my verb?
became.
Became. All right. There are no adverbs in that sentence, so you're not going to circle anything, but there are 3 adjectives that I need a box.
The.
Okay, so the, and there's 2 more.
A after became.
A, and 1 more.
Of.
No,
Before. Oh, after.
no. The, a, what other word describes Peter?
Preacher.
No, it's
Or-
right. It's
Oh,
you're so
dynamic.
close.
Dynamic.
Dynamic, yes, dynamic. Okay.
Tricky.
Miss Palmer, I can't find him. Where is he? There's a lizard out here. See him. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. Please stand by and enjoy this music. La, 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 la. Jump around. Jump, jump, jump. I don't see him in my list. Everybody is so grown up. Miss Palmer, I don't see him. Do you?
Who
Did he go away?
are you talking about?
Who you told me had a question?
Oh, I don't see him anymore.
He's gone forever. He must have signed off. Oh, okay. Wait, back to our program. Did y'all like your song? I hope you did. Okay. Jacob Stone, I'm going to call your mother. You better shake your head yes right now. Okay, better answer. All right, let's just do, because of that, I'm going to pick on Jacob Stone. Jacob Stone, you're doing the next one, number 4. That's what you get for being mean to me. Jacob 4. Jacob Stone. Jacob 4. Jacob 4. That's your new name. Let's all call him Jacob 4. His name is Jacob 4. We don't have a Jacob S anymore. His name is Jacob 4. Jacob 4, go ahead, tell me. Number 4, on one day, 5,000 people were saved. What's my subject?
Saved.
No. Who were saved?
People.
People. People. People. What's my verb? I mean, what's my subject is people. My verb is saved. It has a helper. Were saved. Okay. I don't have any adverbs, so I have 2 words that need to be boxed. What are my 2 words that need to be boxed?
People and saved.
No, we already underlined people. How many people are there?
5,000.
5,000 needs to be boxed, and there's one other word that describes day.
1.
1. Box 1. Okay. All right, moving on. I'm looking at a lizard, just so you guys know. It's climbing around in my porch. I know. You guys are all like, I don't care about that. Okay, moving on. We're going to talk about this word behind me. It says modifier. Does everybody see it? No. Like, nobody. Sabrina, do you see it? That word right there? Modifiers. Sabrina, get back on camera right now. Lily, do you see it? Yes. Gabby? Jocelyn? Jocelyn sees. Okay. Where did everybody go? Where did everybody go? Okay, there you go. All right, so modifiers, unlike Sabrina, who doesn't care about anything except cartwheels, and Colin, who only cares about hot dogs. And modifiers are words, adverbs and adjectives are words that are called modifiers because they modify or describe other words, right? Quinn is ready. So an adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. An adverb describes a verb, an adverb or an adjective, right? These are the 2 things we're talking about. So we're going to decide if words are adjectives or adverbs in the word they're describing. That's what we're going to be doing. So look at page 193 in your book. And we're going to see if the italicized bold word, they already found you a word, if these words are adjectives or adverbs and what word they are describing. Okay, so look at number 1. Whales are enormous creatures. Is that an adverb or an adjective? Adverb or adjective? Jacob Buzzcut?
Yeah.
I asked you a question.
Okay.
Is enormous, whales are enormous creatures, is enormous adjective or adverb?
Enormous is adjective.
Adjective. So we need to put the label ADJ. And what is it modifying, Jacob? Enormous what?
Creatures.
Creatures. Then you write creatures in the blank. Number 2, sharks can grow extremely large too. Miss Palmer, is there anybody you see that I should call on that's listening? 'Cause it looks like some people are starting not to pay attention.
Scarlet.
What?
Scarlet.
Colin?
No, I said Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Scarlet. Scarlet? Scarlet, are you unmuted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Scarlet. Extremely. Is extremely an adjective or an adverb? Look at the ending of it. What's the clue I gave you?
An adverb?
It is an adverb. It is an adverb. And it's extremely what? What's it
Large.
modifying? Extremely
Large?
large. Very good. So you write large on the blank. Very good. All right. The next one. Bell. Number 3, the largest whale is blue or sulfur bottom whale. So I'm coming for you, Bell. Is my bold word adjective or adverb?
It's an adjective and it's describing whale.
Very good. Okay. Next one. We're gonna only do a couple more, then I'm gonna let you do the rest on your own. Its length of 95 feet makes the blue whale the largest animal that has ever lived. Ever. Jocelyn, what do you think ever is?
An adverb?
It is an adverb. Very good. Ever what? What do you think ever is describing?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Lived?
Lived. Okay. Lived has a helper though. 2
As
words.
lived?
What?
As lived?
Has lived. Very good. And that's what you would write in the line. Very good. All right, Sammy, the next one's for you. Sammy. You ready, Sammy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The whale shark is the largest shark, measuring about 50 feet. What do you think whale is? Adverb or adjective?
Adjective.
Good. Write ADJ above it. And what is whale describing? Whale,
Shark.
shark. Very good. All right, Stephanie, you're next. Stephanie, are you ready? Let's see. Stephanie, ready?
Yep.
All right. Many sharks and most whales are completely harmless. Completely.
It's an adjective.
Completely. What did you say?
It's an adjective.
Adjective. Well, it ends in ly. What did we say most words ending in ly are?
Adverbs.
Adverb. Completely what?
Harmless.
Harmless. Very good. It is completely harmless. Completely harmless. Chloe, I'm coming to answer your question. Yes, Chloe?
I don't have it. I was waiting to answer your question.
Oh, okay. You could do the next one. Number 7. The blue shark and the white shark, however, are very dangerous. Very.
Very is describing are dangerous.
Okay, what is very though? Adverb or adjective?
Adverb.
Good. And it actually is just describing dangerous, not are. So you don't need to have are that time, just the word dangerous. Okay? All right. Lily, you could do the next one. Sharks are ruled by hunger. They are constantly looking for something to eat. What's constantly?
Adjective.
Well, what's the ending of that?
Adverb.
Well, it is an adverb. Okay? It is an adverb. And constantly what?
Looking.
This one does have a helper. Constantly
Are looking.
are looking. Constantly are looking. Very good. Let's see. Autumn, number 9. Sometimes they attack adventurous swimmers who get too far from shore.
Adjective.
Adventurous. Adjective. Adventurous who?
Swimmers.
Swimmers. Very good. All right. Okay, so you are going to do the rest of page 193 on your own. And then on Monday, we get to learn how to diagram adverbs. Woohoo! And our diagrams will be gigantic. So you'll have adjectives, adverbs, verbs, subjects, and Hannah Sanjorzen is here. What, Caleb?
Nothing. Hannah's just here.
All right, Sammy. Remember what I said. All right, I'm gonna stop recording, and then if you have a question, you need to stay on. I don't want it to be part of the recording, so